Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Massar, along with Tim Stanovic. Let's get to some stocks on the move on this Monday. And lucky for us, we are joined by Bloomberg cross-asset reporter Isabel Lee, who's starting with Beyond Meat.
We're starting with Beyond Meat because the stock is down 17%. So this isn't a simple stock mover because I'm going to give you a little bit of context. So 4 years ago, Beyond Meat raised more than $1 billion by selling a zero-coupon convertible bond due 2027. So big hedge funds like Wolverine, D.E. Shaw, Context Capital were among the buyers. But as the meat-free boom cooled, so did Beyond's fortune. So with that debt coming due, the company struck a deal with bondholders. They swapped their old notes for new ones, paying 7% interest and extra shares. Then came the meme stock mania, which brings us to today. So Beyond stock jumped more than 1,300% in days. This had at bondholders a huge paper profit. So the new bonds, which is now due 2030, trades at around 100 cents on the dollar. And one investor calls it a win-win. So I just thought it was interesting because beyond the stock move story, you see like this convertible bond story, which we don't really get to hear a lot about. But yeah, the craze is still there. But the stock saw a pullback today. Rightly so, probably, if you ask technical analysts, but it's down 17%. Ticker is BYND before anyone gets mad at me. BYND.
Nobody's ever getting mad at you. Don't worry. Except for somebody in the control room.
Yeah,
no,
somebody.
Never,
we like him. We like him.
That is interesting, though. Like what's going on. Yeah, fascinating. Qualcomm.
Qualcomm, ticker QCOM. So this is good news. Shares jumped 11%. That's the biggest one-day gain since April, the highest level in 15 months. So basically, they unveiled a new lineup of AI data center chips and computers, taking aim squarely at Nvidia. So the new lineup will start shipping next year. Their first customer will be a Saudi Arabian startup. So I think there's more story there, but we may not have time for now. So Qualcomm is best known for smartphone processors. So it's betting that really power-efficient designs and new memory technology can win business in AI accelerators. And that exact space is what made Nvidia basically the most valuable stock on Earth.
I wonder if when they make that contract, are they committed? They plan to do it? Could they back out?
That's a good point.
I'm just looking at the Bloomberg terminal. This was the biggest day for Qualcomm going back to April 9th of 2025.
Yes.
That's when it was up 15%. But at one point in the day when it was surging, it was the biggest day going back to 2019.
Yeah, really impressive.
Keurig, talk about impressive.
I know. I'm so thankful you said that because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Keurig?
Everyone pronounces it differently, I guess, depending on where they're from. KDP. I'm just going to say KDP.
Keurig Dr Pepper. Wait, what other way would you say it?
I don't know, Carol. I just say coffee. So shares jumped as much as 10%. That's the biggest intraday gain since March 2020. So it did pare back some of those gains. So it closed 7.6% in the green. So Keurig Dr Pepper is raising $7 billion from private equity giants Apollo and KKR. That's to help finance its planned $18 billion takeover of JDE Peet, which I haven't tried, by the way.
I haven't.
Peet's coffee?
Yeah. Have you both tried?
Well, you go to enough airports. There's Peet's all over.
I just tried Bloomberg coffee.
They have little Keurig cups.
No, I'm an espresso person.
Oh, me too now. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This isn't an ad, just honest advice. So the combined company would generate around $16 billion in annual sales and $3 billion in earnings. So the new funding will trim Keurig's expected debt load to $31 billion, down from $38 billion originally. And Apollo and KKR will invest $4 billion. So
all right.
There is that.
NXP Semiconductor reporting in the aftermarket. Ticker is NXPI, and this stock is on the move.
Yes, it's up 4% post-market. So they're a provider of automaker chips and industrial customer chips. So they gave a stronger than expected forecast, signaling that the company is recovering from the sluggish demand. So two things here, really. Automakers and other customers had stockpiled chips during the pandemic, and it took way longer for that oversupply to really not be an oversupply, for the glut to be gone. And companies have delayed spending amid geopolitical uncertainty. But we have the CEO now saying that the glut may finally end this year. So revenue is also higher for the fourth quarter, suggesting that, they're weathering the rough stretch better than expected.
Yeah, interesting. What's the stock doing this year? I'm just looking up about 6-7% here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And a lot of it, it'll be maybe better tomorrow.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Because of the bump.
Who knows?
I'm just saying.
We'll see what happens.
It could happen. Anything could happen.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.